Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be telling you about a new concept called cloning in Scratch 3.0 software. Cloning is creating a duplicate copy of your sprite. Okay, suppose if you are choosing cat as your sprite, you can create multiple copies of cat. Once the clone is created, each clone will be independent of the parent. Okay, parent sprite. Okay, suppose some program you are writing for the sprite, all the clones can do the same program, but it will not be dependent on the parent once it is done. Okay, so let's get started. And this game I'm going to show you is called the balloon shooter game. So for that I'm going to choose the balloon. So in this game I'll be showing you what is cloning. Okay, I'll keep the balloon at my desired position. I want it to start from here, so I'm keeping it at the corner. I want this balloon to move from left side to right side. Okay, so we know the screen length from left to right is 480 pixels. Okay, from top to bottom it is 360 pixels. So already the balloon is covering around 40 pixels. Suppose it has reached this end, again 40 pixels. So 40 plus 40 is equal to 80. So the remaining distance that the balloon need to cover is 400. How to cover that? We'll go to events, take when green flag clicked. Let's check for 10 steps how much it can move. 10 steps means 10 pixels. Yeah, it is very minute. If I want to cover 400 pixels, suppose if I am typing 400 over here, you can see all of a sudden it is covering 400. I don't want it to happen all of a sudden. I want it to happen step by step. That is in 10 steps. In 10 steps, it need to cover the 400 pixels. If that has to happen, it should be in 10 step itself. But since I need to cover 400 steps, I will go to control. I will take the help of the repeat function. Under the repeat, I am going to put 10 steps. But since it is 400 pixels, I am going to put 40 over here. Repeat 40 times the 10 steps. So 40 into 10 will be 400. Now let's see how it works. Yes, it is good. Now I want this balloon to come back the same way it went. So, to come backwards, I'll make a small change in this program. Just duplicate the same thing. Instead of 10 steps, I'm going to give minus 10 steps. And another one thing, I want to specify at which position my sprite has to start from. It should start over here. That is x is minus 211 and y is 88. So I will go to motion. I have an option called go to. That is the present position of my sprite. That I will put under this. Now you can see it is starting from there and then coming back. Now the exact concept, that is cloning. What is cloning? Creating a duplicate of the original sprite. Okay, I don't want a single balloon. I want many balloons to move to and fro just as this. So what I will do, I will go to control. I have an option called create a clone of myself. So what I will do when this clone has to start? This clone has to start actually when I'm going to click the green flag. And not only once, it should happen forever. I will tell it should happen forever. So what I will do, I'll go to control. I will take forever loop. Under the forever loop, I will create a clone, and at the interval of 1 second, let these things happen. Okay, clones are created. Clones are created, that is all fine. And every clone has to move to and fro, not only the original clone. So, what I will do, I will go to control again. Under the control, I have an option called when I start a clone. When I start the clone, what these clones should do? These clones should actually start from this particular position, and they need to move 400 pixels from left to right and back from right to left. So this is the script for the clones. So when I click the green flag, clones are going to start after each second. When I start the clone, those clones start from this position, move to and fro. Now let's see how this works. Yeah, it is working. But you can see the first sprite is getting stuck here itself, and the sprites that are coming back are also getting stuck here itself. So what I will do, I don't want this clone to appear when I'm going to click the green flag. I want these clones to appear once they start, once the clone is started. So what I will do, I'll go to looks. I have option called show and hide. I will show the I will show the sprite only when the clones are created, and I will hide the sprite when the green flag is clicked. Okay, now let's see. When green flag is clicked, it's not shown. After the clone is created, they are shown. But one problem is, after they come back, they're getting stuck over here. I want them to fall down after they reach this end. If I want them to fall down, I need to make one small change. That is, I'll go to what I actually want is I want this to fall down like this, downwards, vertically. So we know this is the y-axis. Okay, so y falling down means it should move in 10 minus 10 steps downwards. So we will take an option called change y, that we will get in motion. So we have an option called change y. Change y by 10. So instead of plus 10, I will give minus 10. Okay, not only minus 10, it should reach up till here, that is from top to bottom. So we know that the screen length is 360 pixels. Suppose you assume this balloon has already covered 30 pixels here. By the time it reaches over here, this is 30 pixels. So in between, it needs to cover 300 pixels. So that is 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 minus 360 is 300. Now we are going to write the code for 300. So I'll go to control, I will take a repeat function. Under the repeat, I'll put change y by minus 10. In the repeat, I'll give 30. So 30 into minus 10 is minus 300. So we can see that all of them are falling down, but they are getting stuck over here. So what we will do, once they reach the floor, let that get deleted. We have an option called delete this clone. So I'm going to delete it. So let's see. Let's stop and run it once again freshly. Yes, it has started the clone, moving to and fro, falling down and deleting itself. Okay friends, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. The next video I'll be showing how to shoot this balloon and note your scores. So stay tuned guys.